friends. So we just wanted to walk you through our beautiful character study stamps that we're getting in. And this is my first time opening them, and there are so many different characters that we would love to study. So I'm actually gonna double dip with them and do a character study on Aquila and Priscilla, the husband and wife duo. We have had people ask us about these stamps, so I decided to just do a little slowdown here and kind of give you a little understanding of how that works off here. And I'm just gonna put this on the stamp block. So what you do is you pull that off and you stick that flat side right onto the acrylic block. And then what you wanna do is just pat it down. I am gonna be using our notes book for this because it's got nice thick paper that doesn't bleed through. So we'll just put it right here. I'm gonna put one, and then I'm gonna put one right here. So we'll have Priscilla and Aquila right like that. And I'm actually gonna fill it in as I go. So I will put Aquila's name here. And I'm gonna put Priscilla's name here. One of the cool lessons from their lives that we can apply here is that couples can have an effective ministry together, and also that a home is a valuable tool for evangelism, right? Because they took Apollos into their home and they were friends to Paul and helped him out as well. So we can glean from that, that believers of all types should be educated in the word, and that they are an important part. Even if they're not in full-time ministry necessarily, they can still be utilized in a very effective way for the kingdom of God. One of the stamps that I'm pretty excited about is this stats stamp. I think in a lot of different times in the Bible when we're studying things, we may know parts of their story, but we may not know all their stats, like where they're from or, you know, all those different things. And so this is going to be a neat stamp to have. Nice. All right, so stats with them. They originally lived in Rome. Put that, originally in Rome. But then they moved to Corinth and then eventually moved to Ephesus. Corinth and then Ephesus. So they moved around quite a bit. And they were tent makers with Paul. Marital status, they were married to each other, of course, because I'm doing a double here. They lived and did ministry with Paul. And then they were known for just working with Paul. They were contemporaries of Emperor Claudius. I guess I put that in there. Contemporary of Emperor Claudius. And they were known for being an effective couple for Christ and worked alongside Paul. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do next is cross references. So I'm gonna leave myself quite a bit of space here. And I'm gonna use this neat stamp here that looks like this one here. I like this banner. And then I think inside of that is where I'm gonna put my cross references stamp. And the way we did this is so that all of these would fit within the banners, or at least a lot of them would. And that's what I'm gonna do here. So I'm just gonna kind of put that right in the middle here. And they are mentioned in a few different places. Part of their story is told in Acts 18. And I'm gonna put some of that here. And then they're also mentioned in Romans 16, 3-5. And they're also mentioned in 1 Corinthians 16:19, as well as 2 Timothy 4:19. So I'm gonna put all of those here. Put a little summary on that here. So it looks like I'm gonna need to do a second page on this just to be able to do my strengths and weaknesses and observations. But I just wanted to show you all this in the finished product for this page at least. And then I might use some of these highlighters to just kind of add a little bit of coloring here. And the beautiful part is that there are so many different ways to get this information. I used my NIV study Bible, but there are a whole lot of other really great resources like on Blue Letter Bible, as well as Bible Hub on some of these character studies. And there's not really a right or a wrong way to do it. You could have set it up in a totally different way. And so I think that that's part of the fun of these stamps, is that you can now mix and match and kind of do a lot of different things with how you want to set things up, but still have something kind of beautiful and something to keep you a little bit more organized, but not so organized that you kind of lose your place in the midst of everything going on. So we just wanted to give you a little rundown of that, and we hope you enjoy them.